Hello, people. It's that time again. Yes, it's that time again indeed. Hopefully, everyone can hear me loud and clear because I'm just trying out the the new headset, which is the wireless one, because I was using the wired one. Well, yeah, so Indian Steak, welcome along, my brother. I hope you're well out there. I hope all is well from your end too. Hopefully, you can hear me loud and clear, because I'm just trying out the new headset momentarily. Although that I've been regularly using the wired one, so hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. So let's get straight to it then. Excuse me. Good to hear, brother. Good to hear. So go and check out Indian Stig Racing on YouTube as he throws down lobbies, including the GT3, GT4, GR2, any category in particular, and then there's also the practice lobbies, including the Nations and Manufacturers Cup for the GT World Series, and of course there's also two going to be lobbies that he also throws, where he does the mystery daily races, whatever car category and lap count it may be. So Indian Stigma is your guy to go and check out and on YouTube. So he's currently on the mend, he's recovering from surgery, like with his biceps. So I hope the recovery is going well. Wishing you a speedy recovery as well. So let's get in the 8 o'clock slow. So what's going to happen is there's going to be what is 4 minutes qualifiers, and then there's 20 laps in that one. Fuel consumption rate set to ×2, and then tire wear rates is set to 5. You would need to change 2 different types of the tire compounds, and failing to apply that principle will result in a 1 minute penalty. So not sure what to expect. We'll see how that goes as we go along. Let's get straight to it. So that put my current time 770 odd position. Didn't take me long to get into the 26s. Just a second short off me PB. Just to get into the flow with the car and the track. I'm yet to do a lap in the medium tyres, so let's have a feel with the medium tyres before we do the real thing. No sandbags lurking in my car. Just to experiment, just to get the feel of the two tyre compounds. Could get second gear out of that corner. Hiya, Stig. Yeah, it's what works best for everyone, that's for sure. Obviously, I don't mind whichever direction I race in, really. Especially at Deep Forest. So when I get the corners changed together, then obviously a mid 26 of it is what I'm looking at. No problem at all. Yeah, definitely. Definitely what works best for you also. And it was originally like flat out like especially this section, and then also that with the chicane and hairpin I should say, that really increases a lot of good racing and plenty of overtaking opportunities. Yeah, it's hard for me like to get a 24 as well, as I'm where I'm at, not far off the 24s. And this fair bloke is in the Aston Martin, and he's the one who got a 24 in the Aston. So yeah, you did yourself well, like to get a 25 in the normal layout. So it's just adapting to go from what is the original layout to the reverse layout, which is another thing to adapt to. Just like you're having to adapt from racing on the controller and then onto the wheel. plenty of manufacturer got a chance here. Yeah, be interested to see how this race is going to pan out, because it's one of the first proper races where it involves strategy, where you just got to be smart to with your tyre choices, really. So obviously fuel shouldn't be an issue as well, so you could just go flat out of it as hard as you dare. Excuse me. Yeah, that's every driver's nightmare, the traffic. So hopefully that I'm looking to get a good result. Having been in solid results, then ended up like getting punted from behind by smallest margins through no fault of my own. Then so we got to in the lobby. So we got Vuk in the lobby, who I raced with a few occasions. Let's say hello to our friend Vuk, who is one of the quickest drivers I know of. So this is what the points are looking like, you know, and anywhere in the top 5 like would be great. And yeah, so no problem, Stig, very much appreciated on that one as well. Anywhere in the top 8 is still good, as long as like it helps increase the DR, which is predominantly what the fastest 8 drivers would be doing also. So yeah, easy. Oh yeah, it looks like a strong lobby as well, believe it or not. So he's going to be tough like to compete with having showcased his quality of speed, and especially that he's in the AMG 20, and then there's me in the Porsche also. Tell you what I'll be doing with 4 minutes qualification. May as well just like just wait for a minute or two, and then wait for a minute and then go from there. So good luck everyone on the Manufacturers Cup rounds. Excuse me. So this is the benefit of coming out to the later with, obviously there's going to be 2 racing laps in as long as you get across the line quick enough, and then and once you like come across the line last, then you'll be able to get the benefit of the track ramping up gradually. starting to see some times coming in. This don't feel too bad as well, having been one of the last to come out. So Andre's got the quickest time of a 1:25.1, but it could well change in the next lap. I feel tense up. A very tough lobby indeed, and I've just picked a Vutka by 2/1000ths of a second. So strategy is going to be a real factor as well, as I'm anywhere in the top 8 will still be good regardless, with this lobby looking tougher than anticipated. So before I forget, there we go. So I'm thinking, before we get ourselves underway, with less than 40 seconds to go, just hoping for a nice clean race as well. So I'm just going to have a good race, good luck, and of course, let's have a clean race. So like it's 5/10 like between myself and the pole sitter, that is Andre, and then we play the music in 3, 2, 1. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. So here we go. The grid is all set, ready to begin the rolling start for round 3 of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup at Deep Forest. And you can hear all the engine notes rise to the top as they want to burn off the fuel to get the lightest possible car you could ask for. There we go. There's me. And then there's Volk as well. And good luck to everyone on the upcoming race as the rolling start is forming up. Here we go. Round 3 of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup at Switzerland. Deep Forest is go, go, go! Getting some tire temperature in the mediums. Or they just managed to stick it around the outside somehow. Luckily got no penalty and a little bit of paintwork. Tempted to get to 8th place up ahead as Opa struggling a touch there. Give him a hand there, a touch. Oh. Good job of escape from serious damage. Clean the tyres up just a touch. Ah. Getting swamped. But a long way to go, that is for sure. Was planning on looking at pitting at lap 8. So if I go for the undercut, I'll be able to get some fresh air, which is what you need, which is what you need basically. The mediums are holding up nicely. Definitely feeling like a tough racer with a tough lobby. Somebody's diving into the pits. Opa thinks it's about, I just want some track position. Yeah, for sure. It's one of them. Like I sensed an opportunity like to try and go for 8th, and then obviously then I just got like swamped just a touch. But luckily that no damage was done to my car. So we got to the Ukrainian like pitting to go for the undercut. So nobody else is pitting in just yet. So I'm but there's 2 people. Oh, somebody had two of them came together. Oh, so there's been a lot of carnage about going off, so this is literally like about all happening at once. Yes. Get some freebies, having gained a few places there. Oh! It just punted him into the wall. I'm gonna box, I'm gonna box. Change the tyres, let's get down to business. I want some fresh air. When you're about to put on some sticky soft tyres with a low fuel load on board, there can only be one thing. Okay, Danny, so you know what time it is. It's Danny C time. Hopefully, it pays off. So if I can get to a top 8, I think I'll be satisfied with that. So we've got the Audrey and Andrew, Andrew, who's along with the top 3 has pitted for some new tyres. It's pitted for some new. One person overtaken. The undercut has worked. So I'm getting faster with the new tyres coming along nicely. So we're halfway through the motor race, and obviously the fight for the top 8 is still on, which is where I get to increase the DR, especially in the top league like the GT1. So I've got Kappa there coming into the pits. So that puts me P11. And there's a battle unfolding there going off at further ahead. So we've got an interesting battle unfolding for 8th place. Oh, fuck's sake! Last thing I need. Might not be as bad in the short run, but for the long run, it's not easy. I didn't ask for help back, but I appreciate it. Definitely, a difficult campaign to get through get through this. I've been done everything all I could, and then all of a sudden that things didn't go my way. But what can you do? So he's giving me a little push. Fair enough. That means that he's sorry that, which is fair enough. Nice of him for sure. Because he knows that he ruined my race, and then obviously it's just one of those things that well, when you're in the wrong, then you'd rather be a good sport than just be selfish to just to carry on. What can I do? What can I do? Going to have to go again after this one, because it was just unfortunate with what happened. And I just know for a fundamental fact that when you get into a later lobby, it's going to be much harder. But gonna have to go again. if I was to stand another chance of finishing in the top 8 with a good point score and the increase of the DR. Two laps to go. Gonna have to, yeah. Gives me like an insight as to how the tires behave on the, especially on the right hand side where it's pretty worn. The right hand side of the tires are pretty worn for when you pick till lap 7. So it does give me a better insight as to now how the race is gonna pan out for those who are yet to take the another slot for the Manufacturers Cup round. Yeah, I've got no tyre left, so the undercut sort of worked, but when it came to the race itself, then through no fault of my own, then it were a possibility of what was a chance of a top 8 result to increase the DR. But for what is going to happen is that this will be the first race where I've lost some DR, like in what feels like, I don't know when's the last time I've been into a daily race or whatever, when I obviously lost some DR or SR through no fault of my own. And the brake balance was set to 0 as well. Glad that fit race was over, done with. So it was close, but no cigar. But it is what it is. Gonna have to go again. So 13th gets to be 154. And I was the one that who lost somebody. Okay, fair enough. Save the replay. So let's go onto the profile and see how much Lancashire boarded. Okay, so somewhere like in the first quarter, fair enough. Yeah, so let's have a look at the replay and see what's what. Okay, so it started off at this point where I was sensing an opportunity when I got 8th place in my sight. Vuk was feeling quick as well. So just a lift and a brake in there as well. And then this person here was braking at the 100 meter, just lifted only a touch. Yeah, my apologies for that if that was the case. And then I believe it's further down. So the Porsche driver got front bumper damage. And then obviously got me back. Okay. And that left Vuk being so lucky to avoid getting bumper damage. And that's what left me to drop down like flies. Okay, so we'll have a look, behind, and then we've got Floor Genius, who's obviously that far behind, like half a second. I was braking just before the 100 meter board, and he was lifting and braking, and then yeah. So that, of course, what he did was like lift and brake, which obviously I was just getting into like the flow with chasing for the top 8, and that's what left me on a front left corner damage as well as a rear bumper damage, which effectively ruined the race. And the Corvette driver, fair enough, that for giving me like a nudge, just a touch, and they got lucky with no damage on the car as well. So and that's the story of the 8 o'clock round. So So I'll just delete the replay. We'll open the ticket momentarily, so I'm going to go again at 10 o'clock for those of you who like to watch me take another shot. I've got the a car part, fair enough. A fully customizable computer. Okay, so I'll be back just before 10 o'clock for the last thought. And I know, like, for a fact it's going to be a tough one for sure. But I'm up for whatever it takes. So so if you're liking the content, don't forget to smash the like. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, so on that note, I'll catch you on the next one when I return to the next episode. Take care, peace, thank you, and bye-bye. And ciao.